And we're live! Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Geneset Rising, episode 25. Now, we're back from our bio break, and we're all light as a feather. So we ended off with a little bit of a fight on the water against some wet worms and some globlets, these weird water elementals. And Rowan, Tesella, and Borbo, they all took care of the threats. And Rowan and Tesella are off to get to the captain's ship while Borbo is helping out with Orsulf. Meanwhile, back on the docks, Ika and Caspian are looking out on the water and noticing that the water seems to be receding. Some of the ships seem to be a little bit lower than the docks. The docks are raised up pretty high on these tall stilts, and you see the fishermen and people who are going to check out sort of the disturbance on the water. They have to kind of either like rope their way down or they jump down into their boats. They're a good couple feet lower than the level of the dock.
Now, what in tarnation could have caused all this?
Do we see what's happening out in the water, or
you can make a perception check, but it's a little bit tough to tell. They're still relatively far out. Also, sorry, let me lower that music.
I'm just is there like moonlight like over the water? Like, is it actually like a large worm that we see like cresting this through like out of the water, or?
No, I think you might see. Well, give me the give me your perception check.
I got an 8. I can't see nothing. I'm still at everyone's like knee level, so
I got a nat 1.
Okay. Yeah, you're looking out. You see a few boats out there. Maybe like because it's dark too, it's a little bit tough to see. You can't really tell. There's like some people calling out to each other, like, "Oh, do you see that over there? There's something in the water. There's something in the water." And then you're looking like, there's nothing. It's just maybe a couple boats.
My eyes aren't quite what they used to be, but what is the commotion? Why is everyone so up in arms?
I was saying something about something in the water, but I mean, look, a lot of things in the water. Can't tell myself. It's hard to shove through all these people. Excuse me, pardon us.
Think that fishermen would be used to things in the water.
You think so? I wonder what's got them all in an uppity.
No need to shove. Stop it.
Oh, sorry. Are you heading out there? And you see this like taller man kind of looking down at the two of you. He's got like a big peppery beard.
Are we, Ika? Or are we staying landlocked?
I mean, we could certainly try, but maybe we should try to see if our captain's around first. And
well, I'm assuming the captain is probably on the ship that left the dock earlier.
I guess that's our best shot. Then you up for a little bit of rowing?
Hey, what's going on over here? And you hear a familiar voice kind of push through the crowd. Another small little fella kind of pops their little snout, their badger snout kind of out between some folks. Hey, move it. Get out of here. Come on. You're taking up all the space. It's dangerous. And people start pushing. And you see Jarkin McClarkin. He's kind of got this big sack on his back. It maybe looks about half full. And he's looking at the two of you and he goes, hey, what you guys doing?
We're just trying to find out what all this commotion about and why our ship is out floating in the sea.
It's the first time. Right, yes.
He looks out and goes, there's definitely something out there.
Well, thank you.
One of the fishermen kind of like overhears you guys and goes, I think they've got a good haul out there. First come, first serve, huh? And kind of
right,
just like,
but the Cumulonimbus isn't a fishing ship. Why would it leave the harbor?
And the fisherman just goes, no idea.
Well, see, that's what we're trying to find out.
This Genemental will come up from behind and sort of tap you on the back and go, "Oh, the large ship took off with several other Genementals. They were going to perform a ritual out on the water."
Oh, thank you, sir. Are they coming back?
I would hope so. Many of them did not leave with provisions to sail the seas. It's just for the evening. So I was
that's
told.
quite good, because that's kind of my way home.
Do y'all remember what they look like?
Who in particular?
I totally forgot what our captain looked like. So I described him.
She's a dwarf.
No, wait. I got a picture. Let's see if I can find it here.
I remember he had a beard.
Oh, that's zoomed in. Okay, there you go.
There he is.
There
This
he
fella
is.
with the he's got a fancy bird on his hat.
A fancy
Dwarf
butt.
gentleman. Bird.
Well, no, I never made it onto the ship. I was a little bit late. And you see he's holding kind of, looks like some sort of offering. It's like this strange little stone-like thing. At this point, I'm just going to refer to them as cores. So elementals and genementals have these cores, and he's just sort of like holding one. And it's kind of like, because it has all these little holes in it, there's kind of been I don't know, just some like flowers and dried leaves and things that have kind of been twisted and sort of tied into like almost like braided into the holes of this core. And he's just sort of holding it. And he goes, I was hoping to offer it up, but I'm just going to let it out on the water.
And what is this ritual for?
After the fall I heard of the fall of the fortress. There were many Genementals aboard. It's an offering to them who may have passed.
I see. Is there any way that we might participate?
Of course, you do not need a physical offering. I think just taking in the sea is more than enough. And he kind of just stares off longingly. And you notice he's kind of like got this like long neck, and he's a bit like turtley in his demeanor. He's got a bit of a shell, and he's got like tinges of like blue and green in his skin, and maybe like a slippery texture to him. And he just sort of stares out longingly, and like maybe even, just kind of looks like he drifts to sleep for a few seconds. Yes, just like that. And he starts walking like down the dock, and he sort of looks and goes, "Oh," and he turns back around to like find another way, maybe to get down to like shore levels so that he could walk over to the water.
I feel bad for this guy. Should we like, if we're gonna head over there, and nonetheless, should we just take that car with him?
Whoa! Wait! And Jarkin kind of pops up in your face, and he goes, "Wait! If I got you two here, why don't you help me with the supplies?"
I mean, I wouldn't be opposed, but let me just Caspian would go to the docks, take off his little like small cap and put it to his chest, and like put a little prayer for those that.
Beautiful.
I'll do the same. I'll take up my hat too and go next to Caspian and imitate him.
And as the two of you are standing there for a few seconds, eventually Jarkin does kind of come up next to you guys, and he goes, yeah, all right. When he closes his eyes. And can you both make insight checks for me?
Oh. I'm going to not use that dice, because that one got 9 at 1.
12.
Oh, well, that's not much better. 3 plus 5, 8.
Okay. So Caspian, you're internalizing, your sentiments, and Ika, you, I think, catch the sound of the of water, the sound of the elements, and it kind of like rings through you in that sort of like magical way. And so you just kind of focus on that for a little bit.
I think for a second that also like just like flashes like just like a quick like memory to my to Otto, and just to like reminds me a bit of him with the water elements, and
yeah,
enjoy the moment.
And after a little bit of a peaceful moment, maybe the rest of the docks kind of drowns out for a brief moment. When you start to come to, Jarkin seems to be like at this point just as into it as the two of you. His eyes are closed, and I think you would even need to like nudge him out of it.
So before that, Caspian's gonna kind of like just lean over to Ika. Was there anything that you wanted to get done this evening, or should we help Mr. McLaughlin with the supplies?
I mean, if we ain't too worried about the ship out at the sea, then I suppose we should keep our faith in Rowan and Tessella. See if they can handle it. I mean, how else are we supposed to get there, anyways?
Right. They are very able individuals, and well, this back isn't quite ready and up for rowing, to be completely fair.
I ain't too much of a guppy myself, so let's help where we can, and we'll slightly tap Darky McClarkin's shoulder. And, we got buddy.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I know just the place. Actually, I kind of want to introduce you guys to somebody. Some people.
Right.
And
it seems like you've already started getting the supplies.
Oh, yeah. I already had a lot of stuff, but there's one place I got to go to before I head out, Come on.
Of course.
And he's just kind of like beelines it through like a bunch of, like a crowd of people.
Wait. I'm not quite as fast as I used to be.
It's not surprises.
He's waiting just outside like the more crowded area, and he goes, it's just close by, prime spot. And he'll take you guys down a little further along the docks to a pretty respectable sized establishment. And the sign says Larkland.
Larkland. I have a funny feeling about this.
Are you somehow related to this? Lachlan seems quite similar.
No, it's my ex-wife's. He opens the door.
Oh.
The little bell rings out, and the place is like closed, but he just walks in anyways. And he goes, "Hey, kids, where are you?" And two little badger children kind of pop out. And they go, "Daddy!" And they kind of like rush up to him and kind of like jump up on him, and they're sparking with joy, like quite literally. And he goes, hey, kids. Okay, wait, I want to introduce you to two people. I'm taking them to Terra Frenetica tomorrow. And they go, oh! And a larger badger kind of steps around the corner as he says this and goes, oh, finally got some work, huh? And he goes, hey. He stands back up. He goes, come on. He's going to sort of just like drag you guys into like the main like section of this shop, this like storefront. And you see there are 7 badger children of varying ages.
Quite a litter.
Oh yeah, proudest achievement. And you see, he goes, everyone, this is Ika, and this is Caspian. Caspian, Ika. This is in order of oldest to youngest. And he points out there's a lady badger behind the counter, a teenager. He goes, Limon, Limey, Piach, Grapey, Clementine, Appley, and Milan. And he sort of like points out at all of them. So Limon is behind the corner. Limey is the one who's standing next to him, the other older one. They both look about the same age. I'm just going to say it. They're both like around 16. Piach and Grapey are helping just like around the store. They're kind of like stocking things up on the shelves and cleaning up. One of them sweeping, and one of them is stocking shelves. And then there's another one that you see kind of like standing on a staircase that leads up to the second floor, just kind of like holding on to the thing, looking at you. Looks about 8. The other two looked about 12. And then Apley and Milan were the tiny ones. One looks about 6. One looks about 4.
Why are you making me like this guy?
Which one was the one between Grapey and Apley?
Pardon me?
There was one between Grapey and Apley.
Oh, Clementine.
Cleveland.
You better send these names to us. I was trying to write them down, but I couldn't keep up.
Yeah. Okay, well, I'll send them after. I'll send them after.
Yeah. I'll tip my hat and howdy, y'all.
Hi! And the two little ones, like literally like 5 feet away from you, kind of just like waving, trying to catch your attention. And they're like super excited because like, I mean, they're pretty tiny for small creatures because they're like little children. But I think they're like just really excited that everyone here is like relatively the same size. You know, like everyone's like smaller folk. So they're just like crowded around you and they're pretty excited. All the others, like from age like 12 to 16, the 4 of them, they don't seem too interested in you guys. It's really Apley and Milan, and Clementine comes down the stairs and kind of like says hello. Hello.
I'm gonna cast a mage hand and just have it just appear all sparkly and colorful.
Yeah, you see Milan, and Milan looks more like a beaver because he's got these really big poofy cheeks. And he kind of like, and he's like trying to jump up and touch it. And you see like every time he jumps, there's like little sparks that come off his quills. You see Jarkin goes like, oh, hey. He kind of picks him up on the other arms and he goes, careful. He still hasn't really figured it out just yet. Come on, get him. Go see your brothers. And they runs off towards Limon. Limey.
It's quite a well. I mean, Caspian said it best. It's quite a litter you got. Are they?
Yeah. So, I mean, how's the store going, guys? It's all right. Okay, all right. Yeah. Look, guys, I've got something for you. I'm heading out in the morning. I'm gonna need some stuff, so here you go. And he pulls out a ticket and he hands it to Limon, who takes it. And you see, like, all of a sudden, their face kind of lights up a little bit, like, oh, like you got another one. Like, yeah. Just make sure Mom gets it, all right? He goes, all right. Speaking of which, and he takes off his bag and he sort of hands it off to PH and who's sweeping. It's like, do you mind just like filling up with some stuff, the usual things? And he goes, okay. And he grabs the bag and he just like, as he's walking and doing this, he's also just like talking to Limon. He goes, so how's Mom's project going? And he's still looking at the ticket and they go, oh, do you want to see the progress? He goes, yeah. You guys want to see?
Oh, of course. Any project sounds of interest to me.
Yeah.
Come on.
Kill some time.
So he takes you guys upstairs. And you realize as you get to the top floor, the majority of this store is the second floor. It's got much, much higher ceilings. And there's like this huge sort of like skylight in the ceiling. Sort of at the four corners, there's these like wire cables that are hanging, and suspended from the ceiling is what looks like a miniature airship, or like part of an airship.
Not bad. It's quite a shindig you got here.
Wow! Oh my gosh! Wait, it's almost done. Yeah. I think Mom just needs like an ether converter, or she's thinking of installing one. And then as he says this, you hear like a ding, 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 something falls from the airship, and kind of like on this little, it looks like a swing basically, but it kind of just like suddenly drops down from the airship, and you see this pointy red cap on this small little gnomish figure. And he's got a wrench and big goggles on his face. And he's got this kind of like bushy, sort of like brownish beard. Pops them off. And you can see there's like big red indent like around the eyes. Eyes are not bloodshot at all, but you do see the thing is definitely bolted to this guy's skull.
Instinctively, I just kind of like get my hand ready at my bow. Like, oh, what is that thing doing here?
Hello.
Thing? What do you mean? She didn't mean that. She didn't mean that. He takes off his goggles and he looks at you and goes, oh, it's all right. Been working all day. I feel like a thing. Ugh. Well, jumps off of the swing and kind of like stretches out his legs. Oh,
you can talk.
What's wrong, Ika? This gentleman was merely working on an airship.
I'm sorry. I just deja vu, I suppose. Caspian, can I just talk to you for a quick second?
Of course.
And can you
excuse us, gentlemen.
Can you make me a quick, I guess like a deception roll? You just like hide, like you're, yeah.
12?
Okay. All right. Well, carry on.
Okay.
We'll walk off to the side a little bit, I suppose.
Just, I guess you guys kind of showed up late, but those things were attacking Desella and I when we were on the rooftops. It was, they seemed like they were controlled by something. That those guards at the meeting point, they're using something to control them. We didn't think they were sentient, really. We we kind of killed them too. So I just, yeah.
Well,
don't think I should mention that too, but this one's different.
It might be that there were some sort of brainwashing, some sort of possession, potentially. I'm not sure. I would have had to see what phenomenon was currently at play. But he seems sane.
Seems not brainwashed, that's for sure, but his head's bolted like they were, and that.
It's not attacking either.
As you guys are whispering this, you see like Milan just like appears basically. He's just like kind of like in between your legs and he's just like staring at you guys while you're talking.
You can like absentmindedly just like tap his head, just like pat it.
Yeah.
Right, yes, young one. Well, look, maybe you can definitely keep an eye on any potential mood swings, but for now, I think we're quite all right.
I mean, I guess if he's, on good terms with Larkin here, then, I'll talk to him about it after.
And then you see, like, Apley just kind of appears.
Where you kids coming from?
Oh, sorry about that. And you see he's, like, talking to the little red cap, Jarkin, and he comes over and kind of, like, grabs the kids. Everything all right?
Yeah.
Yes,
no.
of course. Just curious to what this contraption is. I'm Caspian, by the way, and I'm going to go and introduce myself to the red cap.
Hey, hi, Caspian. Name's Zippy.
And is this your project, Mr. McLaughlin? Is this your wife? Or...
Ex-wife.
Right.
He points at Zippy. It's not my wife. No, it's not my wife. Ex-wife owns the store. She's not here right now. She usually finishes later. And Zippy just goes, just on contract, building an airship.
An airship? Are you planning to do some aerial retail?
Aeronautics.
Some retail in the air.
This is just my job. I got to do it. just got to do it. And he kind of just like slumps back over to his tools, kind of takes them up and starts like putting them away. There's kind of like a workshop area with like where you can put all his tools and like drawers and things.
Have you made many airships?
Yeah, I can make anything.
So you have made a lot of airships.
Well, yeah, I mean, I've made parts, never a full thing before, but it's coming along pretty nicely.
I see. And McLaughlin, your wife wants it to sell, or is she planning on leaving?
Nah, who knows? And he's kind of like looking at the kids, and they don't seem to like catch you asking that. And he goes, "I'll tell you later, all right?"
Oh, I apologize. I didn't mean to step on any toes.
Oh no, it's fine. Yeah, just a project of hers.
Well, I would love to know how it works.
Well, it's missing. It's missing one of its key components. Mainly the engine.
That
but the rest of it,
make something right.
Yeah, out here it's hard to make things from scratch. Yeah, they gotta strip apart whatever comes into the island, or you get lucky and you get what imported. But that ain't so easy. That ain't so easy with who runs this place. Anyways, yeah. So I'm thinking of installing an ether converter.
Question for the DM: Do we like is are airships like a common thing in this world? Is this something we're like aware of, or is it like a rare sight or something like that, or like?
I'm gonna pass this question to Simon, since you're from like Simon's part of the world.
Mm-hmm.
Are there lots of airships there? There are airships in other parts of the world, but I'm just wondering if like Ika specifically has seen lots of airships.
So because the city of Vardinal is kind of like pretty much enclosed it is its own city, and there aren't as many like larger cities around, it doesn't really need access to airships. They usually tend to use more like teleportation circles. But the knowledge of airships is like they're talked about, if not potentially seen that widely, because they're just not as what's the word? As frequently used as a transportation.
But like it is just like it's just like a rare sighting, but like they do like exist. It is like common knowledge almost, like wow.
They've researched it and they've developed the technologies for it and have given it away and like sold it to other places, but being as they primarily use teleportation circles as transportation around the city,
right.
As well as like just the vehicles they have on ground, they don't really tend to use airships.
Gotcha.
Right.
Jarkin, are we gonna be taking this thing to Terra Fernetica?
No.
Be mighty convenient.
You'd be surprised. It's usually not the safest to fly through Terra Fernetica, or even over it.
Oh, that's noted. Is there potentially something you can tell us about, how to use... Oh, because for me, I don't know about you, Ika, but I'm quite new at, learning what these elemental affinities are that we have apparently possess. How do one use their elemental affinities?
Are you asking Ika?
Well, I'm asking McClarkin.
Oh,
because he was saying how like they would be useful in the
sorry, I misunderstood. It's not so much that you're using them. It's just like, think of it, your presence has an effect on the environment.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Well, hopefully not a negative effect then.
Well, that's why we kind of want to spread it out. If we're not all focused on the same kind of element, we'll encounter less trouble.
Got it. All right. Was there something in particular we were going to pick up here?
Oh, well, actually, yeah, I need a couple weapons myself. Zippy, I'm just going to rummage. Don't mind me. He goes, that's fine. And you see he goes over to takes off the goggles and sort of wipes himself down a little bit and picks up this like big pair of glasses, these thick lensed, and puts them on. And he turns around and he kind of flinches when he looks at you, Ika. He goes,
is there something on my face?
And he kind of like walks, like rushes up to you.
Can I like ready myself in case he tries something funny?
Yeah, I mean, I think you're already kind of like,
I'm gonna, yeah, my hand's just gonna hover behind in my back pocket for my dagger.
Yeah. And he like stops maybe like a foot away from you. And he goes, I need your help.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to go out for a smoke, Jark. And he goes, oh, yeah. Make sure you use the back, right? You don't want to get in trouble. He goes, yeah.
Can't smoke within 5 feet of the entryway.
And he starts going down the stairs.
Can I like glance at Caspian, see if he like notices my gaze and kind of just like, I just want to kind of like point at me and then point at where Ziggy went and like indicate that I'm just gonna go head out with him for.
So like point to himself and.
I point to me and then I point to him and then I'll give you like, I don't know, like maybe like 5 for like 5 minutes. Cool. I'll head out too, but like I'm gonna pop outside for a bit of fresh air. This all this technology is a bit overwhelming for a country bumpkin like myself.
Yeah, as Jarkin's rummaging, he goes, yeah, you make yourselves at home. And if you need anything, just ask one of the older kids. And he's just like, you see, he pulls out like a rifle from a compartment. Then he goes, yeah, maybe a different one. And he starts like looking for some other weapons. Mm-hmm. You go outside. Caspian, are you following or?
No, she said that give her 5 minutes. So
yeah, okay.
I'll stay inside and speak to one of the older kids.
Okay. So as you go out, you see, like, I think when you go down the stairs, Zippy is kind of waiting. There's like a back door. And he just kind of like gives you a quick little glance just before he walks to the door, and he just kind of goes out, and you see he's got like a fat little cigar thing.
I'll make my way too, and before I close the door behind me, I just want to like keep an eye out in case any surprising kids pop out again.
Yeah. So you keep an eye, and you spot them. They're kind of like following, and they're kind of suspiciously quiet, like, and then they spot you, you catch them, and then they just kind of like they both like walk off in just like a random direction, like one of them bumps into a wall, and then you close the door, and you're feeling pretty confident that they're not going to take their chance.
Just like shake my head, my hand in my face.
And I think like as soon as you like look, you see Zippy.
Sorry, I called him Ziggy.
Yeah, Zippy, and he's sitting like on a little box, and he's smoking this little cigar, and he goes, "I worked with Otto. I need your help." Well, what do you want to say?
I was going to say.
Actually, I'm gonna stop the scene here.
Yeah.
It's already 9:40. I'm gonna move from here now. So this is where we're gonna leave it off. Like he just drops that on you.
What the fuck? I killed this man. I killed this fellow man.
And we move up the hill, further inland, to the guiding guild, watching over the Port Fiogo. Trevor, you are making your way up the hill to the front of this establishment, and you're followed by Salim and Levi. Or Levi.
Yeah, and the instrumental for like that song, "They're Making My Way Downtown," I'm playing that as we're going.
Amazing.
So it's a jaunt of course.
Yeah. You catch even a couple of those. You pass that one bar that you guys had stopped in briefly earlier that night, and there's still like people partying there, and like they some of them recognize you. You know, the ones that were there while you were playing for them. They go, "Yeah, Trevor Boom,
yes, woot woot, party and all that."
And the I think you had spotted like those BDSM looking bodyguard fellows there last time you were here, but they're not there anymore.
Cool.
Yeah, and so you make the rest of your way to the guiding guild, and when you enter, you see at the center. So I'm just going to, I guess, the guiding guild it has like multiple floors, but it's all sort of like an open concept in the center, with a big like sort of sand pit in the middle. At the center of the sand pit, you see Megalodonna, the little shark girl, or shark. I mean, she's short. She's a shark woman. She has these like big, like pink, sort of like spiky haired pom poms on her head, and she's setting up her like musical equipment. So it's like looks like a giant like boombox with like these 3 glass vials that are like hooked up with like tubes and stuff to the machine.
Okay, clock that. I will turn to Levi and Gourdfellow. My Gourdfellow, Levi. This is where I leave you. Levi.
Levi, leave you and I. And he taps your back and he kind of just like slaps him like quickly so that he doesn't like sink into you. And he goes, "Go kill him, Tiger." And he just kind of like walks past and he goes straight for the bar.
Amazing. So I'll clock the music being set up, and then I'll scan the rest of the room. Do I see my flower?
You see her. She's sort of like half in the wall, like she kind of recedes into it at the receptionist area. And as soon as you turn to look at her, there's like a blue rose right in your face, like hanging from a vine, and it's like looking at you. And you hear her voice.
Like a deep smell.
Yeah,
wonderful.
It's very. It's almost brisk. The smell.
Smells like morning dew.
Oh, you're so sweet, Trevor. Are you here for the dance?
Of course. You didn't think I'd be late.
You're quite early, actually. But you can watch us set up. And you see the one in the wall kind of like look over at Megalodonna. And you notice she has like 2 of her groupies there, the kind of like eel-looking Genementals. And they're wearing kind of like leather coats and stuff, and they're helping her with the tubes and things. And there's a few more people here, actually. It's a little busier than before. So I'm just going to list off everyone that you see in here.
Okay.
Why?
I'm not going to remember.
I hope you're ready.
Get that knife out.
That's nice. I can remember
carving.
Think.
You see Sir Lou. You see him by one of the guides. She was like a spiky haired blonde woman.
Of course, I remember her. I remember everything. I always
remember. Yeah. I don't think anyone like spoke with her, or I don't think she introduced herself to anybody. So she's still nameless for now. There's Megalodonna and her 2 groupies in the center, and there's the bartender. Sort of like the weird cybernetic looking bartender guy with the Bane mask.
We spoke.
Yeah, you guys spoke. You also didn't catch his name. And then there are 3 Genementals. They look kind of like citizens or, just locals.
3 plebs.
3 plebs. Well, there's more than 3 plebs. There's 3 Genemental plebs, 4 human mutant plebs, and 1 primal mutant pleb. So it's like a little, I don't know, like a cat person.
Cool. There's folks coming in and out.
Yeah, so they're kind of sitting at the tables, and the bartender's going around and serving people. And you notice that Lanmei, she has like clones of herself, and so they're just like these like humanoid figures of like vines and thorns that kind of just like walk around, and they're like handing out drinks, and they're acting like servers effectively.
Amazing. I'm going to beeline directly for the bar.
All right.
I need a drink, something. Well, what would Lanmei order?
Oh, you're trying to impress the pretty lady, huh?
Well, trying to pay my respects for the gracious hospitality I've received upon arriving.
I've got just the thing that you need. All right, just give me a second.
I just want to like. Do I trust that he's actually going to give me the thing? What I'm trying to say.
Yeah, I don't know. I think that's. You see, he first goes to make Levi's drink, and
actually, as he goes to make Levi's drink, I'm gonna slip a couple gold pieces out, put them over, and if you don't mind making it quick.
Yeah, he goes right, and says, "Sorry, friend, gotta wait just a second." And Levi kind of just looks at you. He's like, "Really?"
Yes. I slide him a couple.
He's like,
gold
"I'm in
as
no
well.
rush," and he just kind of like sits back and he's just waiting patiently. And you see the bartender, he's got like 2 cigars wedged into like the grate of his like mask, this like breather mask thing that he's got on.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that it sort of indicates to Levi that this is like clearly a smoking area, so he just like pulls out and lights and just kind of starts smoking there at the bar. Yeah, so the bartender kind of goes, takes a glass and he fills it up and he slides it over to you, and it's water.
Oh my god, you just assume it's water because she's a plant.
And he goes, "Why, don't give me that look. Oh, go on."
I give him another gold piece and I walk away.
Thank you, good sir. And for you, coming right up. And he goes and makes a drink for Levi. And I think you catch a glimpse, and he basically just like pours him a glass of milk.
I'll double take and stop. And be like, is that milk?
Levi kind of looks and,
Oh my god.
maybe.
It's like in like a little bowl for the cats. Meow.
I'll just like shake my head now. I'll walk.
Yeah.
And I'll beeline to Lanmei, to my flower.
Mm-hmm. As you're walking towards her, you're passing close by 2 of like her clones, I guess. I'm just gonna call them clones.
Yeah.
And as you're walking past them, they kind of just like both turn to you, and then they kind of just like they go to like brush up against your chest, and they just kind of like through you.
Mm-hmm.
And they're both like, they don't have faces really. It's just like a clump of vines, but they're both like, as if they're like looking longingly at you. And then they just kind of go about their business.
Just like
I kind of like bask in it, kind of like, let my goop kind of like extend to like it's like still clinging, and then finally it like snaps back. But I'm like moving through people to get to her specifically.
Okay,
like, nothing's stopping me.
Yeah, and I think like just as you get there, she's like, "What's this? You've brought me something?"
Well, I see you serving everybody else. Somebody like you should have some service for you. And I present her with the glass of water.
My favorite. And she leans out from the wall, and you see kind of just like roots and things out of her face kind of like go into the water and just like start sucking it up.
Wonderful. And this conversation is happening entirely in our minds, right?
Yeah. The two of you can just talk telepathically with each other.
Yeah, so we're just basically just looking at each other. Like I'm literally like leaning over on the desk, like.
Yeah, it's like two like faceless creatures like staring longingly at each other.
Exactly. So
It's terrifying, actually.
And romantic. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think you
Haven't
catch
stared
like
long
in that moment there's you constantly are reminded that she's like I mean she has water and ice in her core, but every time like you get close to her, even when she brushed up against you, there's like all this like cold energy that kind of that like you can feel through you, you know, like like there's a lot of magic coming off of this creature. And
I put Rodney away. Like I tuck him like
yeah, I think like you even catch like a is that magic I smell?
Down boy.
And yeah, so you have your little moment, and it's maybe interrupted by Megalodonna. She kind of calls out, and she goes, "Landman, I need you over here. I need you to help me." And she goes, "I am." And you see like vines like from the ceiling kind of come down and start like helping her, and like one of the clones kind of just like goes up to her and starts helping. She goes, "Thanks." Yeah, and then it's just like you guys continue staring at each other.
Like, you are incredible, and might I say, it feels very comforting to speak like this. Where I'm from, we don't communicate through the crude chitter chatter and jibber jabber of these other folks. It feels very nice.
It's exhausting speaking like they do.
Finally, somebody who gets it.
Oh, it is incredible, Trevor, to have met you. I want to show you my garden sometime.
Oh, I would love that. A saunter, a jaunt, anything really. A stroll, even.
Perhaps.
Quite the time.
Tussle in the vines.
Okay, right.
I think it's like the first time she like pulls herself away from you. And she goes, "I must prepare for the dance. It is an important part of keeping this place safe, you see. I must not be distracted." And then like from like behind is like a little like vine kind of goes inside you and like pops out.
Part of my blue body turns like slightly pink where she
Oh my god, you can blush.
Yeah. It's canon. Is there anything I can do to help?
Oh, well, Donna usually accompanies my performance with music. And since you're musically inclined yourself.
Well, I wouldn't want to step on any toes, but I was waiting for you to ask.
I'm sure she would be more than thrilled, and I insist.
I'll find my place. I'll follow your lead.
And I think like you feel like another one of these clones kind of comes up next to you. Like almost like I think that you realize that it literally just like comes out of the floor. Like the form, you know, out of the vines.
The whole place is basically like her. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like all covered in vines.
Amazing.
It kind of comes out and then it sort of like goes to like guide you over to the sand pit.
Yeah. I follow along.
And you follow. And I think you get there in the middle and I don't want to skip past the prep for the music stuff because you're a bard and I think it's important and it'll give some insights into Donna. So we're going to stop the session here with you approaching Donna and we'll pick up from there next session. Yeah, thanks so much guys for playing.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Awesome.
Thanks for the cliffhangers.
Yeah. The triple whammy.
Keep them wanting more. Keep them coming back.
So here we go. Let's do our little outro.
EXP.
Yes. Oh, okay. No. Thank you so much for reminding me. Last session, Shy, you got 2,000 EXP.
Oh, nice.
Because your character was part of a combat So make sure to add that. And EXP for all of you guys this session. Okay, I got to do some quick math. So I don't know, just talk about how chilly the weather is.
Oh my god.
The weather? That's
It's
right.
so chilly you might need a jacket or perhaps
No!
a coat.
Ridiculous. Who needs
What
a
about a
jacket?
parka? Does anybody need a parka?
Parka.
An overcoat?
Overcoat.
Well, that's a coat.
Oh.
Come on.
Or does it go over a coat?
Does a trench coat go in a trench then?
I mean, it's supposed to.
What?
But
What are the types? This jacket. This
blowing all our minds right now.
That's crazy. I'm more of a poncho man myself, though, if I'm being honest.
ponchos are cool.
And right now, I got a fleece poncho that perfect for this weather. It's absolutely divine.
It's so great because you still have like room to like move your arms and stuff. It's amazing.
Exactly. Freedom.
Mm-hmm.
I do have
Okay.
a ball poncho.
Enough about this.
Pause
There's
the
EXP.
poncho talk. Pause it. All right. Okay, Robert, you get 1,300 EXP.
1,300.
Brent, you get 1,200. Bernier, you get 1,100.
Yeah.
Simon, you get 1,300. Shai, you get 1,200. And Larissa, you get.
Oh, hello.
Fun. That's so sad. That was really rude.
Wait. Sorry.
Cut off with Larissa.
Suddenly the math just like my brain stopped functioning. You get how much did I say you got, Brent?
1,200.
Yeah, you get the same amount.
Wow, okay. I had nothing. I got.
Sorry. I'm falling apart. Okay, that's the EXP. That's all, folks. We're the Hexagon TTRPG. You can find us on not all of the social medias, TikTok and YouTube for shorts and TikToks, though we don't really post TikToks and shorts anymore. But you can watch all our VODs on YouTube. That is one thing that we keep up with consistently. You can find us here every Tuesday and Thursday. And actually, next Tuesday, we have Dimensionauts Bloodlines, hosted by Brent. And then on Thursday, we have Champs Challenge, hosted by Burns. So come by, check those out. And that's all, folks, for the Hexagon. And we are Hexagon.
Abadi,
See you later.
you trash, okay?
Bye.
Bye-bye.